Good morning, everybody. It is just before 9 a.m. It is Friday, what are we on? We're on the 24th of July already. Can you believe that? The 24th of July, 2026. And that means you have me, Candis, now until 10:30. I think it's 10:30. Let's check. Is it 10:30 or 10:45? No, it is 10:30 or 10:20 something, I suspect. Okay, so what are we going to be doing this morning? We've got our quiz in about half an hour. We've got lots of requests. There's no theme this morning. Maybe a theme will develop naturally. I just couldn't think of a good one. And I thought, well, I'm not going to force it. We'll just see what happens. We've obviously got the YouTube live stream you can join. If you want to, you can come and see what happens backstage. And go onto YouTube and search Angel Vintage. You'll see our logo, you'll recognize us. And then if you click the little red live button, you'll see me in the studio and you can watch as everything unfolds. Yeah, requests, basically. We're going to just have some chatting. If you do want to put a request in, we have Christine on the phones this morning for me, somebody new. The free phone number is 0800 014 1955. The standard rate number is 02392 481988. I've already got some requests in. I love to see it. You can email me studio@angelradio.uk. I will also be telling you all about the karaoke event that we have planned. Very exciting. Where should we start? I might play my sponsor a song, Michael in Angus. Thank you so much for sponsoring my show, Michael. I had a little bit of a think about it this morning, what I wanted to play you. And I settled on one that I haven't heard myself for ages, but I do really like. So hopefully you enjoy this one, Michael. This is the Crew Cuts with Oop Shoop, I think they call it. Oop Shoop. There you go. Hi guys. Come on, baby, and treat me right tonight. Come on, baby, take me out tonight. You know, baby, I need your love tonight. Come on, baby, now please don't break my heart. Oh, baby, I love you from the start. Come on, baby, I need Hi, Angie. Hi, Drew. How are you guys? How are you guys doing today? Would you like a song? Since you seem to be the first ones commenting, you can have a request. Where are my request slips? Right here. What would you guys like? You're getting right in there. Hi, Dave. Hi, Peter. Good morning, Peter. Would you like a request? Just back from your holidays and you're miserable. That's no good. Where did you go, Angie? I don't like the post-holiday blues. Peter, would you like a song? It is another beautiful day. I'm loving this long summer we're having. Would you like a song, Peter? You're getting in early this morning. Peter, where are you from? I can never seem to remember. I'll let you pick mine. Okay. Okie dokie. I know exactly what I'm going to play. And that was the Crew Cuts with Oop Shoop from 1954. That was for my lovely sponsor, Michael in Angus. Thank you so much for sponsoring my show, Michael. I always appreciate you. I always try to think of a song that you like. I think we have probably got different tastes in music. So I need to learn which type of music you prefer so I can play you your favorites. Because I would like to play songs that I know you like rather than just sort of guessing and stabbing in the dark and picking the ones I like. We have loads of people already on YouTube. It's fantastic. Loads of people commenting. Angie has just got back from holiday and she's feeling a bit miserable because, you know, the post-holiday blues where you wish you didn't have to leave. She's made a really good request of red wine. So we'll play that. That will cheer you up, Angie. Red wine. In the meantime, there's 3 requests we have left over from Mark's show this morning, which I will do before I do anything else. Tony from Bognor, good morning. He has requested MacArthur Park by Lone John Baldy. Here we go.
Spring was never waiting for us, girl. It ran one step ahead as we followed in the dance. Between the parted pages that were pressed in love's hot fevered iron, like a striped pair of bands.
Oh, Pete, I love that song.
Someone left the cake out in the rain. I don't think that I can take it, 'cause it took so long to bake it, and I never had that recipe again. Oh no. I recall the yellow
great song.
Falling like a wave on the ground around your knee.
Who else have we got? Hi, Mike. Bournemouth, Peter. How many requests we have already? We have so many already. Thanks.
Someone let the cake out in the rain. I don't think that I can take it, 'cause it took so long to bake it, and I'll never have that recipe again. Oh no. There will be another song from me, or I will sing it. There will be another dream for me. Someone will bring it. I will drink the wine while it is warm. I'll never let you catch me looking at the sun. And after all the lives of my life, after all the loves of my life, you'll still be the one. MacArthur's body is melting to the dark. The sweet green ice and flowing down. Someone left the cake out.
Right, let me see. Andy Williams did a cracking version of this too. Yes, he did. You're right. I think that's the version I've heard originally. Before I heard, I think that's the version I heard originally. My hair, it's got like and feelers, like. Okay.
Here's Johnny.
That was MacArthur Park by Long Johnny Baldry. I think I called him Lone Johnny Baldry, but it's Long Johnny Baldry, not Lone. No, anyway. And yeah, that was for Tony in Bognor. Thank you so much. We have Terry one from Portsmouth next with The Crying Shames and Please Stay. There it is. I don't know where anything is.
You're all right.
You're
Good to see you. All right, I'll see you in a bit. That's perfectly all right there.
Oh, okay, cool, perfect. That's fine. I've got to record with Charles afterwards.
All right.
Anyway, but I mean that's fine. If you're happy with there just being one,
Yeah.
because I rewrote it again last night and so we could do a second version, and honestly it's pretty much the same because I don't really know how you juggle it around.
But like Tony said, you can't find fault with it, which is a credit.
It's good to have brownie points in the system when you're going to get a complaint about something.
Anyway, I've got to those things for time. Right. I'll see you later.
Right, see you later. Bye. Gosh, this Dave's had 5 cups of tea. That is a lot of tea, Dave.
And I wanted to give you now. So now you came back after leaving me one time.
Oh yeah, it sounds like a song that the Drifters would do. Actually, it does sound like a song the Drifters would do. It's boiling warm in here. Boiling warm, boiling hot. Did you guys listen to my show yesterday? I was talking all about growing up in South Africa on the farm and what it's like to be a farmer. And that was The Crying Shames with Please Stay for Terry one in Portsmouth. Thank you so much, Terry. The song before that, MacArthur Park by Long John Baldy. I'm not sure if it's John or Johnny because I tell you why. It's written down on my request form differently to how it was written down on the computer. So that's why I keep saying different names. But anyway, MacArthur Park, there's a bit in it when it says that the green icing is melting off the cake. It reminded me of when we baked a birthday cake for my other half, my husband Jason, for his last birthday. We tried to make him a football pitch cake, green with football and all of the little things on it, but it was absolutely terrible, and all the icing was. I think we made the icing too runny. We definitely let the cake cool down long enough. So it wasn't that the cake was too warm. I think we just made the icing too runny and it looked like it was melting. And somebody said it looked like Slimer from the Ghostbusters films. You know, that green ghost guy who eats all the stuff. Instead of looking like a green, we tried to make it I think it was two-tiered football cake. And instead of just look like a mountain of melting green icing or slime. So it didn't look like a football pitch so much as it looked like Slimer from Ghostbusters. But anyway, we tried. That song reminded me of that. Baking is not my forte. I have a good go of it. I do. I try my best, but honestly, I'm not. That's not where my talents lie. They lie in other places. Right, Paul in Bursted. He has requested. Good morning, Paul. Paul has requested Winifred Atwell. I think that's how you pronounce it. Maybe it's Atwell. With the Poor People of Paris. It's a good song. I'm trying to find. Do you guys have any like interesting things you've done this week, or like interesting facts you want to tell me? Stuff that I can interest people with on air. This is a good song. I like this. Valerie by the Monkees. Oh, I like this song as well. You guys have got great requests this morning. Mike, why can I never remember where you're from either? Where are you from? I need to, it's going to end because I need to run out and tell Christine something. We have a different Chris on reception this morning. And that was Winifred Atwell, or Atwell, I'm not 100% certain how you pronounce that, with the Poor People of Paris. That was for Paul in, oh my goodness, Bursted. I'm knocking everything off the side. I'm knocking everything. It's all going flying. Whoopsie daisy. Thelma in Gosport. Good morning. Thelma has made a Guy Mitchell request. I love a little bit of Guy Mitchell. Thank you so much. So, Thelma, I hope you are having a lovely morning. It's a beautiful day today, isn't it? I'm in Havant, of course, but I've come from Selsey, where I live, and it's beautiful all the way there as well. Hopefully, Gosport's beautiful. Thelma has requested Guy Mitchell with Knee Deep in the Blues. I need to just tell Christine something. Hang on. How I have loved you for years. My life just don't seem worth living since you have left me in tears. My skies have all turned to grey now, and I just walk the soles off of my shoes. Since you've been gone, my heart's broken, and I'm just deep in the blue. Things over. How I have loved you for years. My life just don't seem worth living. See you later. You ask me why I've been crying. Oh, thank you. Whoa. Oh, okay, thank you. Goodness me, there's loads here. And that was Guy Mitchell with Knee Deep in the Blues. I have only heard that Guy Mitchell song once before. And I think it promptly went out of my brain. It doesn't really have a Guy Mitchell sound to it, but his normal sounds. I really like that song. So thank you, Thelma. Thelma and Gosport requested that one. I appreciate that. David in Leafy Shepherd's Bush. We have Noel Coward with where have I put this one? I know I've put all of these songs up, but I've just put so many requests up that I've lost them. They get all muddled up. I try to keep them in order, but I do try and be organized, but it's a little bit tricky sometimes. Okay, Noel Coward with London Pride. Here we go.
London pride has been handed down to us. London pride is a flower that's free. London pride means our own dear come to us, and our pride it forever will be.
So many requests, guys. I think we're going to have loads of music this morning and not that much talking. I'll have to give you all my talking. I'm going to do the quiz in a minute. Dave, I'm going to read your comment in a minute. 1 second, I'm just going to do this, okay?
There's a little city flower every spring unfading, growing in the crevices by some London rain. Though it has a Latin name, in town and the countryside, we in England call it London Pride. London Pride has been handed down to us. London Pride is a flower that's green. London Pride means our own dear town to us, and our pride is forever will be. Hey lady, when the day is dawning, see the peaceful yawning on his lonely lady. Hey lady, later in the morning, hear your footsteps echo in the empty street. Early rain on the pavement glistening, all Park Lane in a shimmering garden. Nothing ever could break our heart with the charm of London town. In our city darkened now, we can swell, we can feel our living past in our shadowed present. Those beside our starlit friends who lived and loved and died, keep throughout the ages London Pride. London Pride has been handed down to us. London Pride is a flower that's green. London Pride means our own dear town to us, and our pride is forever will be. Great city, stubbornly funded, taken so for granted for 1,000 years. Save city, mostly enchanted, cradle of our memories, our hopes and fears. Every blitz your innocent happening on the wrist to the anchor found. Nothing ever could overcome.
I'll just think of a song and say because of that. I don't know what she's talking about. I was thinking of something. Okay. And that was Noel Coward with London Pride. I love that song. I have to say, as somebody who moved to England, I was born in England. I grew up in South Africa, and I moved there when I was only about 6 months old. So I think of myself as being South African. But somebody who moved to England in her early teen years, that song really does resonate with me. It brings back so much nostalgia and so many memories for my first experiences of London and how I saw London as a tourist. and how I still see London through the eyes of that like young teenage girl who was so in awe. I came from a farm. There was like my mum, my dad, my sister and I, and the people who worked on the farm. We didn't live in a city or anything. So to come from that, to come to London was so romantic and so exciting. And I think that song really captures that feeling for me. You know, seeing Buckingham Palace and how much it rained and how cold it was and how, I don't know, how wealthy everybody seemed to be compared to South Africa. Anyway, that was London Pride by Noel Coward as requested by David in leafy Shepherd's Bush. David, is it very hot in Shepherd's Bush? Is it still leafy, or have all the leaves crunched up and dried and gone away? I know in my garden I'm having to water my pot plants. I've only got 2 pots. I've got a grow bag of stuff at the moment, some mushrooms, some basil, some seedlings, you know, but I've only got 2 big plants. I've got a rooted Christmas tree, and I've got a big buddleia or butterfly tree. But they're both doing pretty well. But if I miss like a day or 2 of watering, oh my goodness, they look like they're on the verge of giving up the ghost. They're just crunchy, and I guess it's so dry and has been for so long. But as soon as I water my buddleia, it springs back to life. Give it a little bit of food. The flowers are bright purple again. It's very happy with life. I watered and fed them both last night, so they're both very happy this morning. And when I was watering them and I was watering my grow bag, the end of the hose came off, so it accidentally sprayed all over me, all over the clean washing that was drying, all over my trainers, my socks, my legs, my shorts. Everything was drenched. The decking had a big puddle on it. And then obviously I've got to my options are drop the hose pipe and run to turn it off at the other end of the decking, or drag it with me across the decking. And everything. Anyway, needless to say, everything got completely drenched. But my plants were happy, so that's what counts. Okie dokie. So Drew in Michigan, good morning. He let me pick my own song this morning. He said he wanted me to pick for him. So I picked Kitty Callan, because I always pick Kitty Callan because I love her and she doesn't get played enough. And this morning I've picked The Little Things Mean a Lot.
Blow me a kiss from across the room. Say I look nice when I'm not. Touch my hair as you pass my chair. Little things mean a lot. Give me your arm as we cross the street. Call me at 6 on the dot. A line a day when you're far away. Little things mean a lot. Don't have to buy me diamonds and pearls, champagne, tables, or stars. I never cared much for diamonds and pearls, 'cause honestly, honey, they just cost money. Give me your hand when I've lost the way. Give me your shoulder.
Okay. Dave, I will be doing another car boot tomorrow at Shootash, then on to New Milton in the New Forest for a model railway show, finishing it off with Chinese. Nice to be busy. It is nice to be busy. What's your order at the Chinese takeaway? What is everybody order at the Chinese? I love dim sum. I love bow buns. I love any dim sum. I love it. And I love chicken chow mein.
Give me your hand when I've lost the way. Give me your shoulder to cry on. Whether the day is bright or gray, Give me your heart to rely on. Send me the warmth of a secret smile to show me you haven't
Candis, I didn't respond to it. I haven't had anything. Nothing at all at the moment.
I just sent it out to my brother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I took photos.
Awesome. Yeah, I haven't had anything
They
yet
look
at all.
so good.
I think they look really cool and they're really exciting, but no, I haven't had anything. It's really frustrating. I don't really know why, but anyway. Maybe everybody's being quiet and keep it to the last minute.
Send it to people now.
That was Kitty Callan with The Little Things Mean a Lot. And that was for me from Drew in Michigan, because he said I could pick what I played for him this morning. So thank you, Drew. I appreciate that. Every opportunity I get, I do play a Kitty Callan song normally, almost always, because I love her voice. I think she's got the most lovely voice. We've got a few emails to read and a few songs to play to go with those emails, or one specifically. I think we'll do that, and then we're going to do the quiz. So, emails. Rosie. So, I think she's from Norwich. I'm not 100% certain. But anyway, Rosie this morning emailed and said, she emailed yesterday, actually. Candis, you were right. In England, the lights down the centre of the road are called cat's eyes. I was once a car driver. I love hearing your show. Hopefully I'll be awake for your show in the morning. Thank you so much, Rosie. So for those of you who are unsure on the context on that, yesterday I did the 11 a.m. show, and I spoke about growing up on a farm in South Africa and all the trials and tribulations and excitement and adventures and, all that comes with it. I spoke about all our animals. And one of the things I spoke about was along the drive from Cape Town to our farm is about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes probably. And when we were little, my mum would make us count the lights in the middle of the road, because I guess my sister and I were probably fighting each other or something. I'm not sure. Being just generally irritating. And I said I wasn't sure if they were called this in England, but in South Africa we call them the cat's eyes, those little lights in the middle. So Rosie has said yes, they are in fact called cat's eyes, and she was once a car driver herself. So thank you for that, Rosie. I do appreciate that, because I wasn't sure if I said cat's eyes if people would know what I was talking about, but I'm glad to know that you do. So thank you for your email, Rosie, and I'm glad you enjoy my shows. If you aren't awake, we forgive you. If you aren't awake yet, hopefully you're sleeping peacefully. Eric in Haverfordwest. Good morning, Eric. He says, I've got to go to the dentist again, so I'll be largely absent today. I have put a request in. I can hear it on my phone. Have a really good program, as always. Eric. Thank you, Eric. I hope everything's okay. The dentist can be a bit frustrating. It does seem to be that you go to the dentist 2, 3, 4 times in a quick succession, and then you don't see them for like a year. That does seem to happen, doesn't it? I saw them every few weeks, and then I went to make another appointment thinking they'd say come back in 3 months, and they said, oh, don't worry, we'll contact you. And I thought, okay. Okay, then you get in touch with me, I suppose. But Eric in Haverfordwest has requested Maurice Elwin with All By Yourself in the Moonlight, and this is such a lovely song. Thank you. I'm boiling. What else have we got going on this weekend? Who is doing? Look here, I've got a tea. I spilled tea on me this morning. I was trying to juggle everything when I was leaving the house, and I've just noticed I spilled tea on me. But anyway, what you gonna do about it? We're gonna do the quiz in a second, and then Dave, we will get your song on. Eric always has the best requests. Eric always has the best requests. I love this song. So, how's life going in everywhere that you are? Angie, where did you go on holiday? Tell me. Going to Highcliffe Castle for a free concert by Bournemouth and District. Oh, okay. That sounds good. What sort of concert is it? I'm guessing like a music concert as opposed to like a play, or is it a play? Tell me. Sounds interesting. My mum works in Bournemouth. Well, actually, she's just retired, but she did work in Bournemouth. She'd love that stuff like that. I'd love stuff like that, but Bournemouth is probably a bit far from me. They should do that here in Porchester Castle. There'd be loads of space in Porchester Castle, wouldn't there? In the grounds. Oh, a wind orchestra. Wow, okay. That seems pretty impressive. Wow. I love things like that. That's so cool. And it's free, so that the council pay, you can just go. That's pretty good. Where did you go on holiday, Angie? I know, I really sympathize with the holiday blues. They really suck. And that was Maurice Elwyn. Let me read this out correctly, how it's on the computer. Maurice Elwyn and Bert Furman with All By Yourself in the Moonlight from 1929. Now it's for Eric in Haverfordwest, who is currently at the doctor's. No, he's not. He's at the dentist's. He's at a medical professional of some kind. Right, let's do the quiz. And then we're going to do Drifter Dave's request.
Drifter Dave from Wellow near the New Forest is pleased to sponsor the quiz on Candis's Late Breakfast Show.
Fantastic. Right. If you think you know the answers, any of the answers, even one answer, we want to hear from you. The phone number to call is 2. The free phone number is 0800 014 1955. Or you can ring on the standard rate number 02392 481988. You can email me studio@angelradio.uk, or you can jump on YouTube, Angel Vintage, and tell me yourself. If you ever want to find our social media, type in Angel Vintage, you'll find us. You can come and jump in the YouTube comment section. You may even get some clues, or maybe other people's answers, and just have a little cheat there. But let's get cracking. There are 8 questions this morning, so it's a big quiz. Let's see how this one goes. We're going to try it out for the first time. I think, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right. Question 1, quiz number 39. Question 1. The United Kingdom has had 3 monarchs in 1 year. What was the year? So the United Kingdom had 3 monarchs in 1 year at one point. And what was that year? That's question 1A. 1B. Who were the 3 monarchs? So what were their names? And I'm going to give you a clue by saying there were 3 kings. All of them were kings. Who were they? That's 1B. 2A. How many prime ministers has our present king worked with? So King Charles, how many prime ministers has he worked with? 2B, can you name them? Can you name the prime ministers that King Charles has worked with? Question 3. In which Shakespearean adaptation did Leonardo DiCaprio have his breakthrough leading role? So in which Shakespeare adaptation did Leonardo DiCaprio have his breakthrough leading role? Question 4. In which month do the BBC proms begin? In which month do the BBC proms begin? Question 5. I know Christine knows this one, and she knows the next one. She was on the ball this morning with the quiz questions. Kangaroos are marsupials, but from which family do they come? They come from a family of animals, so they are marsupials, but they come from a little family of animals. What is the name of that family that they come from? Question 6. The scientific name for the lemur is, of course, lemur. What does that name mean in Latin? So what does the name lemur mean in Latin? Question 7. Sadly, this week we lost Kevin Keegan, the famous footballer. Do you know the first club he played for? What was the first club Kevin Keegan played for? Question 8. Which winter sport is judged on the difficulty and execution of its performance? Which winter sport is judged on the difficulty and execution of its performance? So if you think you know any of the answers, even just one, or you want some of the questions repeated or explained, give us a call 0800 014 1955 or email studio@angelradio.uk.
Candis's quiz was kindly sponsored by Drifter Dave from Wellow near the New Forest.
Thank you, Drifter Dave, for creating and for sponsoring the quiz. We appreciate that very, very much. And to show you our appreciation, we're going to play you a song. Drifter Dave has requested Eileen Barton. If I knew you were coming, I would have baked a cake. I can hear the phones going crazy for the quiz. I love to see that. Well done, guys. Here we go. Eileen Barton.
Come in. Well, look who's here. I haven't seen you in many a year. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. Baked a cake. Baked a cake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd you do?
Right, let's have a look. Mike. Mike, you're on the ball.
But it really doesn't matter. Grab a chair and fill your platter and dig right in. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. Hired a band. Goodness sake, if I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd you do?
I can't even respond to Mike's answers because I don't want to give away whether he's right or not. But we'll find out, won't we? Keep going, Mike. And that was Eileen Barton with If I Knew You Were Coming, I'd Have Baked a Cake from 1950. That was for Drifter Dave in Wellow. Thank you for sponsoring and creating the quiz, Dave. I can hear the phones going crazy. I'm glad you guys are all doing so well at taking part in the quiz. Well done. What have we got? Angie on YouTube, who is feeling a little bit down because she's back from holiday and doesn't want to be, but she is going to a free performance of a wind band, wind instruments, wind orchestra. There you go. A wind orchestra in Bournemouth. It's put on by Bournemouth. The concert is by Bournemouth and District Band, and it is Highcliffe Castle. And all you have to do is pay for parking and take a chair. It is a free concert of a wind orchestra. That sounds awesome, doesn't it? I'd love to do that. So she has requested Neil Diamond with Red, Red Wine, because I think Red, Red Wine will help her feel a little bit better.
Red, red wine
Goes to my head.
make me forget that I still need your soul. Red, red wine, it's up to you. All I can do, I've done. But memories won't go. No, memories won't go. I have sworn that with time, thoughts of you would leave my head. I was wrong. I find just one thing makes me forget. Red, red wine. Stay close to me. Don't let me be alone. It's tearing apart. I have sworn that with time, thoughts of you would leave my head. I was wrong, and I find just one thing makes me forget.
Wait, this is a good one. This is a good one. We've got a few weird emails going on here. I like this song. And that was Neil Diamond with Red, Red Wine for Angie, who is listening on YouTube. Okay, before I do anything else, I need to read an email from the SS Shield Hall engineers. This was left for me, so I've only just found it. Right. There is a song request, but they want it played at 10 a.m. So I will play that for them first. But first I'm going to read the email. Hi, Candis. We have another request for the crew of Steamship Shield Hall. We've been raising steam since Wednesday, ready to sail to Portsmouth on Saturday, the 25th. So that's tomorrow, to lead the returning boats from the Round the World Clipper Race. Unfortunately, we won't be stopping for a run ashore. That's a shame. You could have come to visit us. So can you please play the New Orleans Bump by Jelly Roll Morton around 10 a.m. when we stop for a brew? That should keep them awake. Many thanks from the Shield Hall engineers. I will play that for you. I'm going to play that for you in a couple of songs' time. Because I'm going to play it close to 10 a.m. as I possibly can. First, we have Peter from Bournemouth. Good morning, Peter. I know that he is also watching me on YouTube as well. And he has requested Frankie Lyman with Why Do Fools Fall in Love? And I love this song.
Why do fools fall in love? Why do birds sing so gay? The love is no way to pay to pay. Why do they fall in love? Why does the rain fall from above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love? Love is a losing game, and love can be a shame. I know I'm a fool, you see. So that foolishly tell me why. Tell me why. Why do birds sing so gay? And love is no way to play to stay. Why do they fall in love? Why does the rain fall?
Gosh, it's warm in here. Mike, you're on a roll.
You crazy bees, for I know it will be. Tell me why. Tell me
And that was Why Do Fools Fall in Love by Frankie Lyman from 1956, as requested by Peter in Bournemouth. Thank you so much, Peter. Right, let's have Stuart from Purbrook's request. Good morning, Stuart. He has requested the Rolling Stones with Give Me Shelter, or Gimme Shelter, as I suppose it's actually said. Mike, did you tell me where you were from? I can't remember. I'm going to open this door a minute. I think it's right when it's... Oh, God. That's loads better. Thank you. It's so hot in here. But yeah, I think that's all right. Yeah, thank you. That's perfect. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you. Oh, that's loads better. You've aimed a big fan into the room. Oh, awesome. That's great. Thank you. Yeah. That's amazing. I appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. I've handed them. You don't have to pay. Basically, it's just like paying an entrance fee. You can do like. So there you go. She can win the best singers prize. But there'll be loads of stuff. There'll be like little games as well. And then streams. I know. No, so I think now that they had it done. Somebody was saying today that I've never been to it, so I don't know about, repainted and all sorts. Where are we at? All quiet on the commenting side this morning. You know, we haven't seen in ages. We haven't heard from Joe, and we haven't heard from Becky. Neither of those. We haven't heard from either of those for ages. And that was the Rolling Stones with Gimme Shelter. That was requested by Stuart in Purbrook. Thank you so much, Stuart. Right, shall we? We're going to play one more song, then we're going to play the SS Shield Hall Engineers song for them, because I'm going to get it as close to 10 a.m. as I can. Mike has requested the Monkees with Valerie. We're going to talk about the karaoke event in a minute. I'm going to tell you guys all about it. And that was Valerie by the Monkees, as requested by Mike. Thank you so much, Mike. Mike is one of our reigning quiz champions, and he's already got his answers to the questions in. So maybe he'll be reigning champion again. We'll see. But the SS Shield Hall, who tomorrow will be making a quick stop in Portsmouth, Sadly, they cannot come ashore though. They have requested jelly roll Morton with New Orleans bump. So here we go, just for you guys. Hope you can enjoy this with your cup of tea and your little tea break. Much deserved, I'm sure. Hopefully it's not too short. That one by herself. Yeah, that's true. Right. The email says 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Thank you for checking. I do appreciate that. For just, well, hang on 1 second. And that was let me try all of that again. Put my teeth back in. It was Jelly Roll Morton with the New Orleans bump for the SS Shield Hall. They will be making a little quick stop in Portsmouth tomorrow. Right. Let's go over the quiz questions again. So those of you who maybe missed a couple or you need it recapping. And somebody on YouTube, I can't see that far to read the name. It's a nickname, so I'm not sure who it is, but they've said lovely show, by the way. Thank you so much. There's also a comment here that says, hello, hope you're well. My name is Jack. I'm from Beckenham, and he would like me to say hello to his friend Ryan, who is expecting a baby. So his friend Ryan is, well, I suspect it's not Ryan who's expecting the baby. It's probably Ryan's partner. But well done to Ryan and his partner, and a good health and good luck to both of them. And that's from Jack. And Jack, I can't see that far on my screen. I need to go closer, but that means I've got to go away from the microphone. If you've got a request for a song, I will play it for you shortly. But first, let's do the quiz. Quiz question number 1, 1A. The United Kingdom had 3 monarchs in 1 year. Which year was that? And who were the 3 monarchs? And I'll give you a clue. They were kings, 3 kings. Which were the kings? Or who were the kings, should I say? 2A. How many prime ministers has our present king, King Charles, worked with? And can you name them? Question 3. In which Shakespeare adaptation did Leonardo DiCaprio have his first breakthrough role? Question 4. In which month do the BBC proms begin? Question 5. Kangaroos are marsupials, but from which family do they come? Question 6. The scientific name for a lemur is, of course, a lemur, but what does that mean in Latin? Question 7. This week we sadly lost Kevin Keegan, the famous football player. Do you know what the first club was that he played for? So who was his first club that he played for? Question 8. Which winter sport is judged on the difficulty and execution of its performance? Now, I did say winter sport, okay? So just bear that in mind. The difficulty and execution of its performance. If you think you know the answers, jump on YouTube. We have Mike, who is all over it on YouTube. We also have the phone numbers 0800 014 1955 or 02392 481988, or you can email us, studio@angelradio.uk. We always read out emails in real time. Spencer the Postman. Speaking of real time, good morning, Spencer. I hope you're well. Spencer, the other day, I just missed a delivery from my post lady, and I remember you told me her name was Rachel. So I screamed down the road, Rachel! Poor woman. She probably thinks, what on earth is this lady doing? Why does she know my name, and why is she screaming it down the road? So please apologize to her. Explain to her that although I would say I'm not normally like that, but I am always like that. I didn't intend to aim it at her. I just got excited because I was like, I know her name. Maybe she'll come back. But anyway, you know, these things happen. My mouth activates before my brain does oftentimes. So there you go. Jenny from Hayling Island. Good morning, Jenny. You are just across the water from me. I can actually see Hayling from my little end of Eastney and Southsea. I used to live on Hayling as well. So Jenny has requested Kimball Coburn with Cam and Pam. It's a tongue twister, this one. Right, sorry guys, let me see if I can read this properly. Hello, hope you're well. My name is Jack from Beckenham. Can I request a shout out to my friend Ryan, who's expecting a baby? Song name.
Side by side, hand in hand, they found out love is great, and they know that they'll always be in love. But when you're young, think that love is great. Some people don't try to understand. And now when Cam saw Pam, he couldn't believe his eyes. She was cute as a little doll, but she was all Kim was bashful and he didn't know what to say. But he knew he just couldn't let her get away. Now they know that they'll always be in love, in love, in love. But when you're young and think that love is real,
The Coratech. Do you know? I'm so sorry. I couldn't read your I couldn't read your comments from over here because it's so small on my laptop. I was like straining to try and read what you were saying. But thank you. I appreciate that. Do you want a song? I'm gonna say no more requests in a minute. So if you want a song, and do make you my last one. And that was Kimball Coburn with Cam and Pam. And that is such a sweet song. That was for Jenny on Hailing Island. Good morning, Jenny. So Jenny's also actually one of our reigning quiz champions. She always does very, very well at the quiz. So we're going to see this morning if she's going to hold on to her crown, her shared crown. Right, it's 10:10. We've only got about 20 minutes left. Let's try and get our way through all of these requests. We've got a couple of unusual requests, but I'm gonna do my very best to play all of them. I always do my very best. I really do. We have the request that was on YouTube was from Jack for his friend Ryan, and he requested Toots and the Maytals with 5436. That was my number. Oh, really? Oh, well. 7 out of 8. Okay, thank you. Right. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 requests left. I'm going to read the quiz answers out in a moment, so I hope you guys are ready. I suspect, Mike, you're going to be one of the winners because you've done very well. You have done very well. So warm in here. Do you know what? I've opened the door now for a fan because it's quieting down in the reception, and it's so much better. It's a great song, Jack. It's a great suggestion. Thank you. Good luck to Ryan and his baby. And that was Toots and the Maytals with 5446 was my number. Thank you so much. That was for Ryan from Jack. And Jack is saying congratulations to Ryan because he's expecting a baby. That's lovely, isn't it? Exciting. We're going to play one more song, then we're going to do the quiz answers and winners, and then we're going to try and ram the other three in, but I'm not sure. But anyway, Gabrielle on email. Gabrielle said, loving the show. Can you possibly play The Liquidator for my friend Reese? He's a really big fan and it's his birthday today. Of course, anything for the birthday boy. Happy birthday to Reese. And here's the Harry J. All-Stars with Liquidator from 1969. I love reggae this morning. I'm feeling it. I love it. Well, this might be a bit more calypso actually than reggae, but still. Yeah, it's probably a bit more calypso, isn't it? I feel like I need to oh dear. What's everybody up to this weekend then? We know that Angie's going to a free show. I will be doing the gym and the housework and working, and I'll be recording more radio shows is what I mean by work, and hopefully lying in the sun. Good. That's good. That's perfect. No problem, guys. I'm enjoying the song as well. Tell Reese's got great taste. You both have great taste. I was just in my own little world then, just listening to the music. That's the problem with doing the YouTube, is I don't get to appreciate the music. That's why you guys get me singing and dancing. Oh, I forgot I need to talk about the karaoke event as well. If you guys want to come to the karaoke event, it will be... I know it is. I'm a Millwall fan though, so we're just going to gloss over that. Anyway, karaoke will be the 23rd of August. I'll be there. There'll be a whole bunch of our presenters will be there. It's from 2 p.m. to 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. on the 23rd of August. It's a Sunday. It's at the Lord John Russell in Albert Road in Selsey, and it's £7.50. And there's a raffle, and there's games, and there's drinks, and there's food, and that was the Harry J. All-Stars with Liquidator. And Jack just said, I'm getting them confused. Gabrielle said his friend is enjoying it. Reese is loving the tune. It's his birthday today. And Jack said that one of the songs that was a Chelsea song, and I said we will just gloss over that. Okay, let's do the answers to the quiz now. So here we go.
Drifter Day from Wellow near the New Forest is pleased to sponsor the quiz on Candis's Late Breakfast Show.
Thank you so much, Drifter Dave. Right. Question 1A. The United Kingdom had 3 monarchs in 1 year. Which year was that? The answer was 1936. 1B. Who were the monarchs? And they were kings, was the clue. All three were kings. So George V, Edward VIII, no, George V, Edward VIII, and George VI. Question 2A. How many prime ministers has our current king, King Charles, worked with? The answer is 4. As of like this week, it was 4. Can you name them? Liz Truss, Rishi Sunak, Keir Starmer, and Andy Burnham. Question 3. In which Shakespeare adaptation did Leonardo DiCaprio have his breakthrough role? Romeo and Juliet. Question 4. In which month do the BBC proms begin? The answer is July, so this month. Question 5. Kangaroos are marsupials, but from which family do they come? Let's see if I can pronounce this correctly. They are from Macropodidae, which means Bigfoot. I wonder if Bigfoot comes from the same family. Question 6. The scientific name for lemur is lemur. What does the name mean in Latin? It means ghost or spirit of the dead. Something to do with their really big eyes, apparently. Question 7. Sadly, this week we lost Kevin Keegan, the famous footballer. What was the first club he played for? The answer is Scunthorpe United. Question 8. Which winter sports is judged on the difficulty and execution of its performance? The answer is figure skating. So we have David in Shepherd's Bush, who did really, really well. Carolyn Singleton, well done. Jenny on Hailing Island, who got every single one correct. Alan in Orpington, again, always does very well. Mike on YouTube, who did incredibly well and got them all right as well. And Jason in Southsea, who got them all right as well. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much for taking part. And thank you to Drifter Dave for doing the quiz.
Candis's quiz was kindly sponsored by Drifter Dave from Wellow near the New Forest.
Fantastic. Right, let's see if we can fit another 1 or 2 songs. We've got 4 requests left. We've got one from Fred the Red, which he has requested the BBC radio theme, Sailing. I will play that for you momentarily. But first, we're going to play Elvis with Any Day Now. This is for Marion in Portsmouth. Thanks for all the lovely music on all your shows. We're grateful for your cheerful stories and love music. Have a great Friday and weekend. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And thank you so much for listening. I really do appreciate you. That's a lovely comment. Don't know how to oh my goodness, I'm doing something. I was going to try and send you a little heart, but it doesn't work. We've got 2 songs left over. Spencer the Postman said Scunthorpe is the only town's name with a swear word in it. Now here's the question: it's Gabriel? I'm guessing Gabriel, as in like a guy, Gabe, or is it Gabrielle, as in a woman? It's not, because it's not got an L and an E on the end, so I assumed it was a man's name, Gabriel. But please correct me if I'm wrong. I would hate to be giving you the wrong gender. I wouldn't like to call you a lady if you're a man. It's tricky because I can never pronounce anybody's name correctly either, and nobody pronounces my name correctly or spells it correctly. So I never get annoyed with anybody because, like, I know how difficult it is when you just see it written down. Okay, good. I don't want to like offend anyone. And that was Elvis Presley with Any Day Now, and that was for Marianne in Portsmouth. Thank you so much. Right, we have one more song left to do. Fred the Red, we're going to play the classic BBC radio theme song for the BBC Orchestra with Sailing By. I forgot to talk about the karaoke event on the radio. We're trying to squeeze it in. I didn't really think of that. Sorry?
Can you meet me after half?
No, you can go whenever, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I've got Charles coming in a minute.
Well, obviously got the door.
That's cool.
Should be when I'm
Yeah, I've got Charles coming in a minute anyway, so I've got
Oh,
I've got to
okay.
record with him. So whenever you want,
So he comes maybe in a minute.
he'll probably be here about 10:45, I would think.
Yeah. Oh, okay then. I won't.
You don't have to wait.
Is that right?
Yeah, you don't have to wait.
Okay. Oh, well, good luck.
Thank
We
you.
will try and get there.
Yeah, it'll be really
Got a
good.
lot on. Weekend, that looks really good. They got on the outside bit.
Yeah.
The garden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do. Yeah, it's lovely there. They've got outside of the front and the back.
Yeah.
So
Right. Okay.
yeah, you should come.
No, it's such a professional job. Brilliant.
Thanks.
I'll take this with me.
Yeah, please do. That's
And
cool.
I'll look here.
Thank you. And that was the BBC Orchestra with Sailing By. That was for Fred the Red. Thank you so much, Fred. And well, we're nearly at the end of my show. We've got about 3 minutes left. I just wanted to quickly take this opportunity to tell you, remind you, I guess, about the karaoke event. It is on the 23rd of August. That is a Sunday. It is 2 p.m. until 7 p.m. So it's a whole afternoon of karaoke. So if you are absolutely wonderful at singing or absolutely wonderfully awful at singing, you need to come along. At any time frame, any song at all that you want to sing, you can sing. It doesn't have to be before 1969, anything. It's at the Lord John Russell in Selsey on Albert Road, literally next to the King's Theatre. And there's going to be a raffle. There's going to be games we're going to have. There's going to be prizes for the best singer, the worst singer, the most entertaining singer, all sorts, the best impersonation. There's going to be Angel Radio merchandise on sale. And of course, a whole bunch of the presenters will be there. Myself, Mark, Janice, who else will be there? There's going to be loads of people there that you can meet. And it would be absolutely lovely to see you. It's £7.50 if you book in advance, and that entitles you entry to the whole day. So everything after that, you can do what you like. There's drinks, there's food, there's a garden, there's all sorts of stuff. What else? That's all you need to know, really. If you want any more information or you want to book a ticket, you can buy tickets on the door, but they are £10. So if you want to save yourself a little bit of money, do it in advance, definitely. Simon Moon, of course, will be there because he's helping me organize this whole thing. And you can give us a call at the studio on 0800 014 1955 or email studio@angelradio.uk. We'd love to hear from you. We would love to see you. There's lots of great raffle prizes to be won as well, like so many good prizes. So it's definitely worth it. Right. I think that's pretty much the end of the show now. We're going to have to say goodbye. I will be back next Thursday at 11 a.m. And I will be back again next Friday at 9 a.m. So I can't wait to spend the time with you then. But in the meanwhile, have a really, really great weekend. Great week. Look after yourself. Drink water. Just look after yourselves, okay? Drink water, wear sunscreen, all of that. And thank you so much for listening to my show. I always, always enjoy keeping you company. And I'm not sure what theme we're going to have next week. I'm not sure we're going to have one. We'll see. We'll wait and see what happens. But have a lovely weekend, guys. Okay. It can't be the end. It is the end. Can you save one of those flyers for me? Yep, we've got loads of flyers. Loads of flyers. You can definitely have one. Have a great weekend. Thank you guys so much. And Gabrielle and Jack and Ryan and Reese, thank you all for joining me today. Thank you, Dave. And thank you. Who else have we got? Mike and Angie and Peter. And oh my goodness, there's so many people. David, Drew, Jason. Thank you guys all so much for joining. And I'll see you next week. I'm going to go because I've got to go now record with Charles Wiley. But yeah, have a lovely weekend. I will be back next week.